in-house training program for the staff of the internal audit unit established by the Ministry of Finance and ensure effective checkup of the offices. I will personally monitor the level of compliance with this directive. To achieve the objectives of the budget 2014, the audit department shall continue to be given all necessary support and encouragement to perform their assigned functions effectively and efficiently through provision of office equipment, printing of documents, manpower development and training, and provision of office furniture and fittings, payment of feasibility, consultancy and professional fees, among others. Civil Service and Local Government Service Commissions. This administration will continue to honor its obligations to the civil service. This is based on our belief that government cannot successfully implement and translate its policies and programs into reality without the full backing of an effective and efficient civil service. To further achieve our objectives, efforts shall continue to be made to reposition, sanitize, and reinvigorate the service to make it more productive, innovative, vibrant, contented, loyal, and dedicated to offer better service to the people. Let me take this opportunity to reassure our serving and indeed the retired civil servants that we shall continue with our welfare packages and regular payments of salaries, pensions, and gratuities promptly. We shall equally continue to maintain good working relationships with all labor unions. On the other hand, we will also expect that the members of the labor unions will continue to reciprocate these gestures by avoiding confrontations, choosing the pace of dialogue and understanding, and be dedicated to their duties in order to ensure successful implementation of government policies and programs with the attainment of our developmental objectives. Furthermore, the Local Government Service Board shall continue to perform its functions without let or hindrance. In addition, it will continue to ensure that local government staff are given the necessary training and development, as well as inculcation of requisite decorum, discipline, hard work, punctuality in the service. It is in pursuance of this objective that the state government is partnering with the British District Department for International Finance to embark on state and local government reform. To achieve the broad objectives of the budget 2014, the two service commissions will benefit from purchase of computers, printing of documents, rehabilitation of offices, provision of furniture and equipment, among others. Yobe State Agency for Community and Social Development. The Yobe State Agency for Community and Social Development is a 5-year program operating in 29 states, including Yobe, scheduled to end in 2013. However, in consideration of the spectacular performance recorded in the state in terms of improvement in quality of life of rural communities, coupled with our expression of interest to continue with projects, the closing date has been extended to 31st December 2014. I am happy to announce that the World Bank has accepted our request to further benefit from the International Development Association credit. The extension of the operational period by 1 year is to give the World Bank time within which to prepare for the funding. For the fiscal year 2014, the agency has budgeted the sum of 422,745,704 naira for its objectives. Out of this amount, the sum of 340 million naira is earmarked for capital expenditure for the implementation of at least 20 community development plans containing minimum of 60 micro projects in the area of identified community needs, where the sum of 82.77 million naira is earmarked to cover its recurrent services. The sum of about 323 million naira will come from the balance of previous state government contributions and World Bank credit, and the sum of 100 million naira from the state government as its annual counterpart funding. Taking into consideration the commendable success recorded by the agency since its inception in 2009, I wish to assure you all that we'll continue to sustain the program during the bridging period as we have done during the implementation phases by fulfilling all our obligations. To this end, the Policy and Strategy Drafting Committee under the chairmanship of the Head of Service is hereby directed to come up with modalities for the sustainability of the program without necessarily scaling down its object activities. By so doing, I am optimistic that the benefits realized will be sustained and the society will be better for it. Security. Let me at this juncture draw your attention to the fact that the successful reconstruction, economic transformation and social reorientation, educational and technological advancement and job creation opportunities, which we very much desire, can only thrive in an atmosphere of peace. Owing to the security challenges which we have witnessed over the past 3 years, our administration will continue to be alive to its responsibilities of protecting the lives and properties of its citizens. In this respect, we will continue to provide all the necessary support and assistance to the security operatives and the vigilant groups to record positive results in the fight against insurgency and crime in the state. Furthermore, as maintenance of security is a collective responsibility, I wish to reiterate my appeal to the federal government to continue to provide security operatives involved in the fight against insurgency with sophisticated weapons, security threat detectors, communication gadgets, and logistics for enhanced surveillance, among others, to enable the security operatives to discharge their duties effectively and efficiently. If our gallant security operatives can do their best in other peacekeeping missions abroad to the admiration of the international community, why not within our territorial entity? I also reiterate my appeal to our people to continue to give the law enforcement agencies useful information on the hideouts and movement of suspicious individuals and groups. Our peace-loving citizens, including the ulama, should also never relent in their continuous prayers for Allah's intervention for the restoration of total peace in Yobe, the northeast, Nigeria, and other lands in the world. For from peace comes happiness, and happiness will usher rapid socio-economic development and transformation. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, my lords, other distinguished personalities, before concluding the presentation of these highlights, it is pertinent for me to observe that the 2014 budget is coming at a time when a major realignment is taking place in Nigerian political sense. The merger of our X1 familiar homegrown ANPP with other political parties to form the All Progressive Congress APC is done in the best interest of Yobe State and the political future of Nigerians in particular. My call upon us all is that we should remain united, disciplined, and prepared to provide a credible alternative platform that will dislodge the PDP administration at the center in order to reposition Nigeria in line with the dreams of our founding fathers. It is only when we are truly different and do our things differently that Nigerians will be convinced that APC administration will not be business as usual. Let me also assure all our people that in consideration of the broader base of our party, the implementation of the 2014 budget will be more inclusive in the deployment of resources for execution of projects and delivery of services. I wish to state that the noble intention